What's going on, YouTube? So you're probably wondering what the hell did Steven do now? We're sitting in the middle of an open field. Well, I didn't get in an accident and we didn't do anything crazy, but we are delivering an irrigation system to what we just found out is a peanut farm. And the way it works is we actually drive into the field, and as we drive through the field, sorry, my phone was ringing. When we drive into the field, they throw the pipe off as we go. So I'm gonna try my best to get a shot of them doing it. I might have to get my wife to kind of do it out the mirror. I don't know if they really want her walking around as we're moving around, but I'm gonna jump out right here real quick while they're getting stuff done here at the beginning where they want to put most of the, I guess, the small parts, and kind of show you what's going on, and we'll go from there. So as you can see, everybody's up top grabbing the pipes off, getting ready to start moving. So they got the small pipe there, and then we'll get the big pipe and lay it down and roll. And what we'll do is basically just throw it back and forth and fill it up as we go. So I'll get back with you here in a minute. I think we're about to start doing it, and we'll get this a good shot. Alright, YouTube, so I'm going to try to give you a shot here of this. Basically, they're back into a certain point, and then hopefully you guys can hear me. Stop, they throw off a little, I guess, with the legs, and keep on. And I have to keep a straight line as we're backing, because as we're backing, where I'm backing is basically where the hose is going to go, so I can keep a straight line so that it's right where they want it. Stop again, and they go off pieces for the legs, and we continue the process. Right now what he's doing is there's stoppers on the wood that's keeping the pipe from falling off, so he's going to knock them off as he goes layer by layer, so that way he can roll the pipe So yeah, that's just pretty interesting so far. It's something I've never done before. My wife's never done this before either, so this is kind of new for us. Pretty exciting. Kind of reminds me back of my farming days. For people who don't know, I can't remember if I ever mentioned it or not, but I was a farmer my whole life until I started driving a truck. So this is like being like back on the farm again. But it's pretty fun. It's the thing about flatbedding, I'm telling you, it's like you know, when I was reefer, you never experienced something like this. You just saw industrial parks and stuff like that. You know, now we're gonna be out here on a farm. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm telling you, this like I said, this is something that we, you know, this is what makes flatbed so fun. At least for me and my wife, is you never know what you're going to see with each load. Each load's always going to be different. Granted, we've never done this. This is the first time, and we might not do it for another year. You never know. But it's definitely a fun load, that's for sure. But basically, this is pretty much what we're going to be doing until we're completely unloaded. Just keep going. Basically, I'm going to be following this trail back and forth until the truck is completely unloaded. They said from the road where I had to drive off the road off into a ditch into the farm, and from the road to where I started back over there is a quarter of a mile. So I have right at a quarter of a mile worth of pipe on the truck, and we'll just go back and forth until everything's off. But this is basic right now. Right now, you kind of see what's going on, so it's pretty straightforward. But the next phase is once we get the pipe off, we have some big rubber tires. I don't know how they're going to load those, but I'll definitely get a shot of that. But this is flatbed for you. Everything changes. It's always something different. But stay tuned, and once we start the second phase, I'll get y'all the video. Alright, we're back, YouTube. So now I guess we're going to be grabbing the big crates off there. We're going to take them off with this little mobile crane here. I have a feeling that's how they're going to load the tires also. But I'm not 100%, but that's what we're doing. They're going to be picking up this. I don't know what's inside the crate. I really don't know what's inside the boxes. I just know I just strapped them and left. I'll try to go on the other side and get you a better shot. I'm so glad I didn't wash my truck. I was going to too. That'd been a bad idea. Hey, those are actual hubs right there on the Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in here. I can. Okay, right there. I think that's right. Where's my finger? Right here. Those are actual axle hubs, I believe. That's what it looks like. That's where we are right now. Be right back. All right, here we go. I think they're about to start lifting. So let's see what happens. And he's grabbing the more products out of this box here. And this all just basically comes in together and basically turns into that over there. Let me zoom in. Turns in. So basically all this pipe will become all this right here. There he goes. Up and away. I'm surprised that they've actually moved along pretty well. I thought this was going to take a lot longer than it has been, but it's actually going pretty well so far. I know that they said that this is for another system. Those pipes are also on my truck, and they're going to I guess another farm somewhere. They told me they would unload it and take it to wherever it needs to go. So that's for a smaller section, I guess. I'm not sure where it's going. I just know it's going to another farm somewhere. So that's about all I know about that. But it's going pretty good. I mean, for what it is, you know, I can't complain, I guess, really. Deal. And then you got my wife being funny this morning, and then these guys are coming behind us and putting the parts together, so they'll have this system put together in no time. They're going pretty quick with it, moving pretty fast. I mean, I can't complain. They definitely, this is basically what they, from my understanding, these guys, this crew that's putting the pipe together, drove from the, I'm on the west side of Texas, south of Amarillo, and they drove from the east side of Texas. Pretty good drive to come and put this together, you know, and that's pure customer service right there. But old blue is filthy. This is it, man. It's flatbed life for you. It's what it can be like. It's beautiful out here. I miss farming. I do. I love trucking more, but you know, it's still, you know, one of those things. It does bring coming back on this field, walking through the dirt, you know, feeling the dirt in my boots. Definitely brings back a lot of old memories, that's for sure. But let's keep doing this, and I'll be right back with you when we get to the next phase. Well, I was wrong, YouTube. I guess these tires are a lot lighter than they appear. They're actually unloading them by hand. I wasn't able to get a full shot of them, but they threw, if you see them, I don't know if you can tell by the shadow, but you get in the shadow there, they threw them off. One fella threw them off, so I guess they're a lot lighter than what I expected. I just figured there was probably some weight to them, but there goes the second box. Must got some weight to it, because that whole truck, it's got stabilizers on it, but it's still kind of lifted the front end, so there must be a lot of weight in that box right there. right there, what he's throwing down is, like I said, it's I believe the hub axles for the wheels. So those will all go in the frame, and I'm assuming, let me go ahead and start engine. I'm assuming that they'll take that train truck and lift the pipe up once they put the wheels underneath it. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'll be gone by the time they do that. Once they get me unloaded, I'm out of here, going to the next one. But you know, they're all here putting the pieces on. And looks like they got to unload those pipe on the very back there. Must have some weight to them too, because they're unloading those with the crane. So I know that those were very key. They were very, very particular about securing those pipes to get a better shot for you when you get down here. You got these pipes right here, and they're very keen about how I make sure I secured those pipes, because basically that was the whole stability of the load on the back anyhow. So I had to make sure I secured those extra strong. But there you go, here. There you go, he's throwing the tires off now. See, so they must be a lot lighter than I expected them to be, because they're moving pretty good. They definitely ain't playing with it. And I believe these are all Amish folks, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I've always had, me and my wife has always had the highest respect for the Amish community. Just, those are just the hardest working people I think you'll ever meet. They definitely have made this load look easy, I can tell you that. They've unloaded this thing very, very quickly. And they don't play with it. I'm sure they probably got another farm to go to unload, so they have to make it quick, but they are moving very, very well. My lift axle lifting up though. That's what that noise is, if you heard it. It's my lift axle lifting up. You can probably see it lift up right now if you watch it close enough. Yep, there it goes. So on these trailers, I don't know if I've ever said it before, but these trailers, that front axle there will actually lift off the ground once there's less than 20,000 pounds on the deck on the rear. Because each axle, each axle is legal to hold 20,000 pounds. So the trailer designed for that front axle to lift up when it's less than 20,000 pounds for fuel economy, because you've got one less axle you're having to drag down the highway. So that's some of our older trailers don't do that, but these newer ones do. So if you ever see a prom truck with the front axle lifted up, that's why. And it's for fuel economy. And then you know, some of these newer trailers, they aren't lifted up because you can actually, there's a switch underneath the trailer, underneath that skirt right there. You go inside the trailer and you flip a switch, and it prevents that axle from lifting up, so it stays down all the time. I do that a lot when I'm in colder conditions where it could be ice or snow for ice. Or if it's a really light load, it's really windy where I'm going, I'll leave the axle down so that way I have more stability. But yeah, this is definitely entertaining unload, I'll tell you that much. It's very entertaining. But we'll be back on the next phase. What's going on, YouTube? So I'm back. We got emptied out. I'm here in Lubbock, Texas now, getting some fuel. I wasn't able to show the last little bit of the unloading process. I had to help out with doing a couple of things, helping on the trailer they wanted. So I wasn't able to do that, but basically right, the last bit that you saw there was pretty much everything that they completed. There wasn't much excitement for the rest of it. It was pretty basic. But now I'm at a Flying J right now, getting some fuel. I'm gonna go pick up some drywall, and I want to say it's Acme, Texas. Acme, Texas, I think it's called, and taking it to basically Austin, Texas. And so I probably won't shoot a video with that load because it's just basically a load I've done before. It's basically basic. It's nothing exciting. It's just like the load, the video previous to this, pick up in Duke. It's gonna be the same stuff as that, so it's nothing really exciting. So I appreciate y'all guys watching. I appreciate y'all liking the videos. Like I say, any comments, any suggestions you have, I'm more welcome to hear them. Anything you'd like for me to talk about, anything you want me to shoot, I'm more welcome to do it. Just thanks for everything. Thank you for subscribing and the support. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you do, I appreciate it. Thank you. And y'all stay safe and keep the wheels on the ground. And we'll see you on our next journey. But until then, y'all be safe. And thanks again. And don't forget to subscribe, like I say. But like always, be safe.